Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amaya, and today I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my fitness journey, how I got from here to here. Just give you guys, some tips, some tricks, not really tricks, but like some tips. If you're starting your fitness journey, hopefully this video helps you start it and not be so confused about it if you are confused. And yeah, so let's just get right into the video. Okay, so when I first started my fitness journey, girl, I was doing I just was not doing stuff correctly. And it's crazy looking back at it, because back at my old videos, because it's like I really thought I was doing it correctly. But I mean, of course, you learn along the way. It is what it is. And I've gained a lot of knowledge being a personal trainer now, and just being educated in that field, so it definitely helps a lot. But yeah, when I first started, my nutrition was off. I did not have a healthy relationship with food. My body went through many changes, I feel like internally more than physically. I didn't have a lot of muscle like I do now, because my main focus was losing weight, but I just wasn't doing it the right way. But yeah, now we're here, and since I first started losing weight, I wanted to try eating at my maintenance calories. So basically doing a body recomp to see how my body responded. I didn't want to continue to just keep losing weight, because I just didn't really like how I looked. I was like, okay, I want a good physique. I want more of a build. I didn't really have a sculpted physique like I do now. So that's when I started to eat at my maintenance calories and use progressive overload. I started lifting heavier, gained a lot of muscle, a lot of strength. So yeah, I feel like, I did a decent job, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, now I'm back cutting, because summertime is coming, girl, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta get this body right and tight. So yeah. But that's why I'm here, to tell you guys a little bit about what I did and simplify losing weight, or just whatever, you can use these tips for whatever your goal is. So yeah, hopefully you guys get some use out of it. So yes, let's just get right into the video. So in the beginning of my fitness journey, I honestly did not have a plan. I didn't really know what I was doing. My form was off for my workouts. Yeah, everything, I really didn't know what I was doing. And I overcomplicated losing weight, because there was so much information out there on Pinterest and just Instagram, and everyone was starting their little weight loss journey, and I just did not know really where to start. I was eating what other people were eating their calories and stuff like that, because I'm like, oh, I can lose weight, based on that. But that's a long story. Long story short, I overcomplicated it, but I'm here to help you simplify your journey. And it's really not complicated. Losing weight is not complicated. It's not easy, but it's very simple. So let's get into the first point of the video. First point is establish your why. So why are you working out? Are you working out to lose weight? Are you working out to maintain, to gain? Or you just like working out in general? Once you establish, your why and why you're working out, you're able to create your plan. You can't really think about your fitness journey short term. You want to think long term, and that was one big mistake that I made. I was like, okay, once I lose weight, I'll be able to eat how I was eating before, but no, girl, that's not the way to look at it. That's why you have to think long term. It's just it's not gonna end. You're gonna need to work out your entire life, or just stay active your entire life if you want to keep your body up and stuff like that. So know your why. That way you're able to create your plan, and that's the next step. So you want to create your plan. Regardless of your why, you need to create your plan to help keep you accountable and help you move forward on your path. So having a plan really helped me navigate through obstacles that I faced and that I still currently face, because my journey is not done. I am currently on a cutting phase now. Having a plan will help you navigate through your obstacles. It'll help keep you accountable. And yeah, like you need a plan. So if your goal is to lose weight, you can try, you know, like maybe like a 90-day plan. You can write it out yourself, write it out every month, you know, or like take it week by week, but make sure you have a plan written out so that you know what you're doing and you know what kind of, you know, what to eat, what your workout plan is, and you're not just going into the gym and just doing, you know, whatever, and you're confused, you know. So have a plan. Okay, another important point is to do your research on like your workouts. If you're not familiar with workouts and stuff, I would definitely recommend doing your research and getting like science-based, you know, nutrition facts, workout plans, all that, because you don't just want to listen to like people on Instagram, if you know, because they're working out for their bodies. You know, you may need a different workout for your body, especially if you're a beginner. You're not going to be squatting like 45 pounds, you know, when you first start. So you really have to do your research to make sure that you are doing workouts, your exercises with the proper form, and you are eating for your body and stuff. So, which leads to my next point, nutrition. So the goal with nutrition really is to find sustainable ways that will lead to long-term results. Before you like drop down your calories, you really want to try adding in some veggies and fruits to your meals and see how your body responds first. Because honestly, that might be the key. If you are currently kind of stuck, just try adding in your veggies and fruits and see how your body responds. If you know your maintenance calories, then you don't need to, you know, drop your calories down so low so quick. Just take it slow, drop it down like maybe 200 to 300 calories and see how your body does. Just lose as much weight as you can, or as much weight as you want with those calories that you dropped it down to first. And then once you hit a plateau, whatever you decide to do next, if you're not at your weight goal, then, you know, you can drop your calories down a little bit more, or, you know, maybe switch around your carbs. Maybe you need to swap out your carbs for more complex carbs. Those will just help keep you more full. And protein is, I cannot tell you how important protein is. Honestly, it's like more important when you are losing weight, because it's going to help keep you satiated throughout the day, and you won't feel as hungry when you have enough protein. So honestly, I use MyFitnessPal. I've used it for years now, and you know, obviously it's not completely accurate like as far as your calories and stuff, but it's going to give you a good estimate of how much, you know, how many calories you need to eat throughout the day, and your macros and stuff. Whatever you want to do, if you want a carb cycle, if you want to eat plant-based, if you want to be vegan, if you want to eat keto, all that, low carb, whatever, none of it's going to work if you're not in a deficit. So you really have to make sure that you're in a deficit. Find what works for you. If you want to try those things out, that's perfectly fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with those things, but you know, find what works for your body and just continue to do that. But you don't have to like keep switching it around if it's working for you, you know, just because there's another trend going on. Another thing that I wasn't doing when I first started my journey was drinking enough water. Water is so important, especially if you're eating a lot more protein. You need water to help digest it. So drink water, girl. Aim for your body weight divided by 2 in ounces. That is a good start. And of course, you know, if you need more water, then that's fine. Another good point with nutrition is, for me, when I first started, I started tracking my macros. I know some people are kind of against it and it can be intimidating a little bit, but I definitely would recommend just at least trying it one time, because just so that you kind of get an idea of like how much a serving of something actually is, because that's something I didn't know for the longest. Like even your sauces, your dressings, like you'd be surprised like how much a serving actually is, you know. So yeah, I definitely recommend like weighing and tracking your food if you can, you know, just to get an idea. And you don't have to do it for forever, you know, just do it for a short amount of time, just so that you get an idea of how much you're actually eating, and you're able to like control your portion sizes and stuff like that. So, and then if you don't want to do that, then you can definitely just kind of follow one of the little diagrams, or the little, what are these things called? That thing. And it just shows you like the palm sizes and stuff like that. But again, it's like, how would you know how much you're eating? I mean, I guess if you like look on the label, I don't know. I recommend tracking and weighing out your food just for a little bit. Again, just to see like how much you're actually eating, just for like a few days out of the week, and then the rest of the week, if you're eating the same stuff, it's like you don't have to use it. Obviously, you're eating the same thing. So, but just saying, I've been on and off with weighing and tracking my food for the longest, but I've realized if I want the most accurate results, that weighing out my food and tracking my macros and stuff will be very beneficial for me, especially if you gain weight a little bit easier, eating carbs and stuff like that. That's me, so I definitely think it helps a little bit, just a little bit. A big mistake I made was doing too much cardio. I feel like a lot of us kind of came from that. I hear a lot of girls always talking about like they always did too much cardio, which I don't know, I just feel like that was something that we always heard, is just do cardio to lose weight, But yeah, that was one mistake I made, was just doing way too much cardio and not enough weightlifting, and not using progressive overload. I was sticking to the same weight. I never really went up in weight because I was like, well, okay, well, I'm trying to lose weight, so let me stick to the same weight. But no, girl, you need to use progressive overload still when you lose weight, because you want to make sure that you're losing fat and not your muscle. So that's very, very important to use progressive overload over time, of course. Your workout plan, you want to always make sure you include your your strength training, however many days you want to go a week, and then include some cardio in there. It's good for your heart, it's good for your health. Just do your cardio, okay? You don't have to do tons of minutes every day, but some cardio is definitely necessary and is good for you, okay? Another thing is focusing on compound movements. So that's your squats, your deadlifts, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you really want to focus on those movements, because those are really going to help work multiple muscles throughout your body. Of course, you add in your isolation exercises in there, but especially when you're losing weight, I feel like it's really important to focus more on your compound movements. That way, again, your muscles are, majority of all your muscles are being worked in one exercise, so you get a really good benefit out of that. So find activities that you like to do outside of the gym. That is going to help create long-term success and long-term results. That's how I kept my weight off long-term. So for me, I like going on walks sometimes, going outdoors, just kind of doing something outdoors, or I have other activities that I like to do, so I'll try to do those, outside of the gym, especially on the days where like I don't really want to go to the gym. I will try to do those activities. So getting outdoors is really, really nice. And just like I said, finding other activities, yoga, Pilates, anything, there's stuff to do for free. So just try to do those little things. Like I said, literally just going out for a walk will benefit you over doing nothing. Just focus on what you can control, outside of the gym, and that will help you create long-term success. I promise you long-term results. And that's how, you keep the weight off long-term. You continue to do stuff outside of the gym and control what you can. I hope this video was helpful. I know I kind of went through it a little quickly, but hopefully I kind of like, pointed out some things that maybe will help you guys a little bit on your journey. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below. I'll answer them. Or if you guys want me to do another video, I'll do that with you guys' questions. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment down below. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me down below. I will be glad to help you guys out or just answer any questions you guys have for me. So with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.